You're watching the Mr. Iron Nugget YouTube channel. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Matt Review. Today we're taking a look at fan channel exclusive Marvel 80 Years Legends series Punisher War Machine. So, let's begin by taking a look at the packaging first, then the tray, then the accessories, and then the figure. Now the box is obviously just your normal Marvel Legends display packaging. There's a big, shiny window in front that it says Punisher War Machine on there, and it says Hasbro. Has Punisher logo, a little bit of the damage right there. Marvel 80 Years Legends Series 4+ Warning Choking Hazard. And then on the side, some beautiful artwork, and then on the other side, the same artwork, and then on the bottom, just some garbage on the back, on the bottom, sorry. And then there's a big, wide photo of the character, and then there is a little synopsis of the character right there. Now on the tray, it's just a normal light blue color to go with the black, and there's just a tiny little piece on the bottom, and then there's also that paper thing that nobody really wants in their figure. So now let's actually take a look at the accessories and then take a look at the figure. Almost everything is now falling out. So here's the accessories right here. We can see that there's two closed hands, and I definitely like these right here with the detail. Just the imprint right there. Obviously are just black. Then there is the displayed out hand. Surprisingly, this figure doesn't come with guns, but I'll get to that later when I say this. So the thing about this is that this is actually a repaint of the Civil War War Machine. So it comes with a lot of accessories from that figure. So there is like a little gun right here, a little taser thing right here, and I guess a closed version of that. Then there's these little two gun pieces that clip onto the I guess the shoulders per se of the figure, so they open and close. Pretty interesting. Wish there was more color in these, obviously. Wish there was some silver. So like before we even get to the figure, there is some silver in the figure and some white, but so yeah, I wish there was some white and silver in these pieces. Anyways, let's get to the figure and actually review the figure. Now, before we actually get into the figure, I do want to talk about the origins of this character. So, this is Frank Castle taking over the mantle of War Machine in sort of a dystopian future, but not really. Basically, he just takes it over for the cosmic universe, and yeah, that's all I really read up, but that's your synopsis for the day. So, I think this figure is great. Considering that I don't have the original War Machine, I definitely love the detail on the figure with the black and the silver and the white obviously coming together as one thing. So with this figure, I feel like they captured enough detail as it is with a MCU figure mixing with a comic character. So that is something I definitely like, and adding the extra details onto here. So I think these are brand new adds on, and the blades right here, the shoulder blades, the blades, whatever you call them, I don't know. But yeah, definitely love this figure with the detail in the abdomen region right here. And I definitely love the sculpting in this with that. And also, I definitely love paint details like the 6, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20 skulls. There we go. The 20 skulls right here. Definitely love that. Definitely love the head. Definitely love the beat up skull look. And look, there's even more kills right there too. So that's pretty cool right there. And it looks like it's marked out. So that is also pretty cool. So yeah, there's really not much other to the detail than anything else. So now let's get into the articulation. This figure doesn't have a lot of articulation. It just has tiny bits of articulation. So his head can go up that much and that much down, and the guns don't really do anything. It's actually hard to put the guns in because you actually have to like port them in a certain way. So I usually put this gun on this side. I think, well no, actually, it goes on this side. That was my mistake right there. So usually it would go over here, but it doesn't actually port in that well is the problem with it. So if you're expecting to buy this figure to get good quality, then I wouldn't recommend picking the figure up then if you're expecting to get good quality from the guns and everything. But it's still a great figure. Anyways, back to the articulation. So his head can go up that much up and that much down. Then his head can turn side to side. Almost do a 360, so just do a thing. Yep, a thing. And then he has good arm articulation, considering that he does have some shoulder pads right there, and they can't move all the way around. I wouldn't recommend doing that though, because it could tear the figure up. It does have double joint elbows. Both hands can move side to side, well not side to side, up and down, but it will restrict you from doing the back motion because obviously it's getting covered up by this guy right here. Even though it looks like there's ab crunch, there's not too much. It sounds more like a clicking noise than anything, so you're not expecting a lot of ab crunch out of this guy. So you can see that there's a little slot right there. That's how much he basically would go. Then his knees go that much up, that much back. He can kick his iron back, actually. So if you put it back, he can't really kick his iron butt, but he can kick his iron back, which is impressive for a figure, I think, in my personal opinion. There is a leg rotation right here. Then the foot moves that much back, that much. Oh shoot! Yeah, it falls off sometimes. Let me get it for a second. Remind me to never do that again with the figure. So it can move that much up without it breaking, and it does have a little bit of ankle pivot right there too. So yeah, I would suggest if you want an Iron Man figure, definitely pick this figure up. It's pretty cool. So this figure stands at a remarkable 6 inches next to these two Marvel Legends, because it's obviously a Hasbro Marvel Legend. So I chose two figures that are sort of related to this one. So this is the 10-year anniversary Avengers Iron Man Mark 8 and the Frank Castle Cosmic Ghost Rider. Expect me to review this on Friday, by the way. I'm definitely going to review it on Friday. Now I just got the figure staying in a normal vanilla pose because I am pretty disappointed about that there was no guns and that I wish we got repulsor blasting hands too, because he did use those in the comics. I do remember him using those from the comics, but I still think this figure is great no matter what. I mean, like, if you gave me this figure, I would still be happy with it. I mean, maybe if you gave me the other War Machine that this was based off of, I am pretty disappointed that it is a repaint. So that is just another deciding factor on, it's not that good and everything. But I still love it to my heart's content. So, in my rating, I think this figure is a 6 out of 10. It's not our best, figure that we reviewed. Feel like it could have been better. Obviously, I wish that there was repulsor hands, and I wish there was guns, because, the man needs guns. I wish that, obviously, this thing secured. Well, now it's gonna. I wish it more securely went in the actual figure than just staying there like an actual prop, because you still need to move your figures. You can't just leave them like this and expect them to not like get dirt in them and everything. So I think that's a suitable reason I gave this a 7. Did I say a 7 or 6? It's around 7 or 6. You know what? Let's do 6.5. Okay? 6.5 on the figure. It's not the best. It's not the greatest. It's maybe one of the ones that's not that great, but it's still a great figure to have. So I guess that's the end of the review. So I'll see you guys later on Friday, where I guess I'll review the Cosmic Ghost Rider, because why wouldn't you? It looks so amazing. It's a different Frank Castle, so we're doing Frank Castle Friday. That worked out. So I'll see you guys later. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later, and bye. Hey, wanna watch cool, more epic videos? Click here.